Hello everybody, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie. I'm also known as GENGLOW. Thank you for joining me here today. Today is Wednesday. It's the second Wednesday of the month, and each month on the second Wednesday of each month we do a Kirf Collab themed video with our Kirf Collab members that will be participating in this month's theme. And they will be linked in my description area down below. I'll be mentioning their names. You can just click on there, mention names, and it'll take you straight to their videos. This month's theme is for November the 2nd, it's Candy Day, and November the 11th, it's Sunday Day, which is the Sunday, like the Treat Sunday Day. So most of us will be creating a look, using a eyeshadow palette, that has candy, that is candy related, or and create an eye look or an inspirational eye look, for candy or a Sunday. And the second option for November the 3rd was the daylight savings time option, where we can do a throwback themed look. So there might be a video out there for a throwback video, but for the most part I know that most of our members will be doing a more more candy inspired look. So this is Kirf stands for keeping it real fun, and we're all here to have fun with our makeup and just have a good time. But before we get started, I do want to mention that one of our dearly Kirf Collab members have passed away, who is Brenda Faye Blatcher. We know her as Faye Blatcher on YouTube. But yes, her name is Brenda Faye Blatcher. That's her full name. And I just want to give, out of respect, I would just like to give her a moment of silence, for her passing. She passed away Monday, and we're all saddened by that, and we will all keep her in our minds, in our hearts, and we will never forget her. She will always be remembered. So let's give her a moment of silence. I'll go ahead and put a little clip here with her picture. If you're new to my channel, or if you're new to Faye Blatcher's channel, you do not know who Faye Blatcher was. She was a very loved, beauty creator on the platform. So I'll be going ahead and rolling that clip, you guys, so you can see who she is, and giving her that moment of silence. So I'm back. I went ahead and put on some of my complexion products on, so I'm going to go over what I put on my skin. So I started off by using my Benefit the Professional Hydrate Primer, and then I went ahead and I used my Bobbi Brown eye base for the under eyes. It helps me with any creasing that goes on whenever I use foundation. Also am wearing the Hanalei lip treatment that I put on my lips in every video that I do, and then I take it off and put on my lipstick. And then for my eyebrows, I went ahead and I used my Lottie London in the shade brown. It's not the shade that I use, but it's one that I am trying to pan out, and it is the Arch Rival Brow Artist Pencil. So that's what I have for my eyebrows, and then also filled it in with a clear brow gel. I should be able to see that or not. I hope I'm not blurred out. I can't really tell if I'm blurred out or not. for my eyeshadow primer, I am using my Milani eyeshadow primer. It goes on invisible, but it's in the shade nude. So this is what I'm using for my eyeshadow primer. I'm also using, apart from, also for the foundation that I used was this one here by Muse Cosmetics. This is, you know, affordable makeup. Everything I'm showing here, everything that I'm showing you here is all affordable makeup. This is in the shade Caribe. I got this from Shop Messé. It's almost gone. It's my match, my actual shade. And then for my concealer, I went ahead and I used my Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape, one of my favorites. I know I have an extensive makeup routine that I do, which is the skincare first. I prepping the skin and putting on the makeup. So I also contoured my face with the contour stick by Mario, Makeup by Mario. I use that to contour my face. I also use some Paris Hilton illuminating drops for the high points of my cheek, for the bridge of for my nose, to contouring my nose. And I also used a bronzer by Kylie Jenner. Where is it at? But before I did that, I went ahead and I used this Master Fix Face Studio Setting Powder by Maybelline. I used that to set my skin, you know, after putting on all my cream products. So I didn't mention my blush that I'm using as a cream blush by Rude Cosmetics, and it's a cream puff natural blush. So that's what's giving me that rosy look on my cheeks. And then I put the translucent powder, and I did use, what did I say? Oh, my Kylie Jenner, have it in this bag here. My Kylie Jenner bronzing powder as well. It's in this shade. I used it also to contour my face, around the contours of my face. And what else did I put on before coming on camera? I haven't put on my highlighter or my eyeshadow or my setting spray, so I'll be doing that with you guys. So so yes, the theme is Candy Day. So I thought, why not use my Sour Patch Kids? This is my Morphe Sour Patch Kids eyeshadow palette, you know. And a true fact, or what do you call it? True fact, yeah, true fact is, I was saying true story, but a true fact is that Sour Patch Kids are one of my favorite treats to eat, and I actually have some in my pantry that are just sitting there waiting for me to open to eat and indulge in them. But so this is how the palette looks like. I know it's bright for this season, has a lot of bright colors, but at the same time I can use these neutral shades, so I can create a nice neutral autumn look. So that's what I'll be doing with you guys. Alright, so let's get started with this eye look. I don't want this video to go any longer, so if you give me one moment, I can get my brushes together and you know, get going with this makeup look. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and start with this shade called White Pineapple, which is this nude shade. I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my lid. I'm going to do one eye on camera, one eye off camera, just for the sake of time. Here we go. And I remember a story with Faye Blatcher. She actually did a collab where I was in, where she had, you know, asked us to talk about our 10 most favorite treats or treatables that we like to go to. And I remember it like yesterday. You know, I had indulged in a lot of sweets that day, and Sour Patch Kids was one of them that I brought that I came up as one of my favorite treats to eat. So very sad, you know, very sad news to hear. You know, she was a very, very wonderful person, very, I mean, charismatic. She was, I just can't describe. I mean, she's a lot of things, you know, she's a lot of wonderful, wonderful, beautiful things. The next shade I'm going to go ahead and go in with is this brown shade called Serving Looks. This brown shade here. Sorry if I don't show you some of these shades. It's just for the sake of time, you guys. But yes, talking about Faye Blatcher, you know, I will always keep her in my memories and in my thoughts and prayers. And my thoughts also going out to her family, you know, who are dealing with this and they're going through a tough time. It was just all of a sudden, we just didn't even know what was going on. I know she had a post on her community tab where she was saying that she is on her way to recovery, and the next we know she was passed away, and she was announced passed away, and her grandson came forth with a video with a little snippet of letting everybody know of her passing. And you know, my heart, my prayer goes out to him and his family. All my condolences. It's just very sad, a very sad memory, very sad moment, very sad time. I totally forgot I had a doctor's appointment this Monday that passed, and I had no idea. I mean, I had a lot going on. If you had not seen my video on my life update, I have it up right now. I lost my job. I lost my job on Wednesday, and then this Monday Faye passed away, or we got news that she passed away this Monday. And this Monday was the day that I was supposed to go to my doctor's appointment, and I missed it. So yeah, so now me, you know, losing a job, I had to pay $75 just to get my appointment rescheduled. Yeah, I had to pay $75 to get it rescheduled. And what can I do? I mean, but pay it. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I have to see my doctor. It's just bad timing with me getting let go from my job. Yeah, just super bad timing. We'll go in with this shade called Gimme Grape. It's a purple shade. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my lid. If y'all know Faye Blatcher, just if y'all can, you can leave, you know, your words of condolences and thoughts in the comment section down below. If you knew her, and tell me your stories about Faye Blatcher. I just know that I remember that one collab that I was in with her where we were doing the treats, you know, and this theme just reminded me of that collab with her, and this is just a way of just, you know, remembering her as well. You know, little things that we do throughout the day to remember someone. This is a way of doing that as well. I mean, I didn't think about it until right now that I'm sharing with you guys that, you know, yeah, we had that collab, and this is what reminded me of her by doing my makeup. There's going to be little things in life that you will remember, that will stay with you, and you'll remember that person by just little things that come up, and it was just that experience, you know, with that collab was pretty funny. I'm gonna go in with a shade called All Gone. I'm gonna go in with that shade. It was pretty funny because I was, you know, jokingly telling her, you know, I'm gonna blame you, Faye. You know, you know, it's your fault. You know, if I gain 10 pounds, I'm blaming you. You know, but you know, just jokingly, you know. And she laughed. She laughed. She had a very nice, like I said, this fun personality to her. She was not, you know, her seriousness was not serious like impolite serious. She had a sense of humor. She laughed. When I told her, Faye, you know, I'm gonna blame you for gaining weight, for all these treats we had to eat for this collab that you had us participate in. And I'm not sure if y'all remember that collab, but it's in my playlist. It's in my videos that you can watch. I'll actually, you know, put it at the end of this video. It was just I think it was called a dessert or treatable. It'll be there. It had a giveaway in it as well, and it was fun. I enjoyed doing that collab with her, but it was just funny. But so the next shade I will go in with is a shimmer shade. I just don't know which shimmer to go with yet. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade called Party Time, which is this like nice lavender shade. Yeah, like this nice, or this was like a blue lavender. I think I'm gonna go with this shade called Sugar Crush. It's like a blue lavender. I'll go ahead and use that. Share your memories about Faye that I do not know about in the comments down below. Oh, that's a beautiful shade. Wow. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna do a highlight as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade called Unwrapped, which is a lighter matte here on this side. I'm not sure if you're able to see that or not. But I'm gonna use that shade for the inner corner. And the eyebrow bone area. So here you have it. This is a more autumn type look, very glam, not too vibrant, you know, for the summer, because you can always create. This palette has neutral and vibrant shades, like I mentioned, so using more of the neutral spectrum of this palette. So let me finish the other eye and I'll come right back on. Alright you guys, so this is the finishing look that I created using my Sour Patch Kids palette. Like I said, you can create neutral eyeshadow looks with this, also as vibrant looks as well. Very well-rounded palette. I feel like this is a practical palette to use for anybody who's interested in pops of color and also, you know, neutral colors, and those who like to dabble in makeup. I do recommend this palette as well. So while I was off camera putting the rest of the makeup on, I did think about Faye whenever, in her videos when she would do her Makeup Monday videos, which is another content that I do on my channel that I also participate in. When she does her lashes, I didn't put my lashes on today. I went ahead and I did mascara. I used my L'Oreal from Paris. Here it is. I used my voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal mascara. I'm not sure if you're able to see that or not. I hope I'm not being blurred out or anything. I used that for my lashes, but I did think about putting on my falsies, but I was like, you know, I don't want this video to go any longer, and I don't want to take too long with this look. You know, I am pressed for time. On my lips, I am using the Bite Beauty in the shade Ruby Bonbon Bite Beauty lipstick, and then I will be putting on my highlighter with you guys. Just gotta find my brush, and but I had a mirror, but I guess not. So I'll just wing it. I don't have a mirror in front of me. I don't know where I put it. I don't know where I misplaced it. Sorry guys, but I usually put it around this area, like on the high points of my cheeks. You guys, and what I was talking about Faye, that another thing that reminded me of Faye is that when she would do her Makeup Monday videos in the mornings, she would always there was always an issue with her eyelashes. You know, when she would put on her falsies, she always, she would always make me laugh, you know, with her, her character, who she was as a person, her lovely personality when she was putting on her lashes. All right. What else am I missing? All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my Milk Makeup Setting Spray. Like that. And what I didn't get to finish saying about Faye was whenever she would do her Makeup Mondays, when she would do her lashes, that was another thing that I would always, remember about her, was that off camera she would have done one eye already off camera, and then she would do the other eye on camera, and it was just so amusing and so funny just watching her struggling with her lashes, trying to put them on, and she would just talk about how, how difficult one of her eyes are. She said she doesn't know, she doesn't know why her eye is the way it is. One of her eyes turned out to be the way they are. It was just hilarious. She would make me laugh, and those are the wonderful things that you want to remember about somebody who's passed away. Just all those wonderful memories, happy memories, positive memories, funny memories you want to remember them by, and they will always be remembered, and they will always be in our heart. And yeah, even though it doesn't take away the pain of her passing, just keeping her, those memories alive in you, makes it a lot better, makes your day go a lot better, makes it all better. And just think about how Faye would have wanted you to have lived your life. For those who are grieving Faye, how she would have wanted you to live your life. And I know right now it's hard, for most who are mourning and who are grieving for her. It is hard, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always that hope. And yes, it's a grieving process, and everybody grieves in their own way, and it takes time, you know. Also, everybody's different in the time frame of that grieving process. And that's all I wanted to say, and commemorating and doing this tribute in honor of Faye Blatcher. Brenda Faye Blatcher. First time hearing her name, her full name, I just always knew her as Faye Blatcher. So she'll be missed for sure. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.